Hello everyone, I am Marie with Connect and today we are in Gangnam with, again, Chris.
Hello!
So Chris, last time you took me around Seoul to go for budget places and today we have a little bit more money, so where are you taking me?
So we're gonna tour around my favorite area in Gangnam and we're gonna have like Korean barbecue, we're gonna get some coffee, we're gonna do some facial treatment and one more activity which is gonna be a surprise.
All of these things sound great and I can't wait to get started, so let's go and do it.
Let's go! Right now we're in between Gangnam Station and Sinamhyang Station and it's very popular with the locals. When I first moved here I was so impressed because there's so much light and there's
like you can see the signs everywhere.
Signs everywhere and there's like coffee shop, restaurant, 5 floors of it, so it's really impressive.
Why are we getting a facial in Gangnam?
Well, this is the Gangnam lifestyle. If you've been to Gangnam and you don't do any facial, you haven't been actually able to experience the true Gangnam. So right now we're at Salon de Yang for my facial treatment and I'm super excited about it and I really feel that there's going to be a really good one. It feels really cold but nice, so yeah, it's good. I only recommend to try Korean cosmetic procedures. Every clinic has their different style, so it's really nice. You know, the treatment takes some time and they put a lot of stuff on your skin, good stuff. They deep clean it and do a lot of magic and it's amazing. It feels good. Marie, let's go have some Korean barbecue.
Right.
The reason I chose it, it's a very representative food for Korea.
Yeah, it's very, you have to have Korean barbecue.
Everybody likes it, especially foreigners also love it. This area is famous with like the fusion,
right?
So they mix together Korean stuff with you know, other cuisines. So
what do we have and what are we gonna get today?
so we're having Korean barbecue fusion style.
Right.
So
what is that fusion style?
let's wait and see.
It's a mystery. Oh, the food is there. Look at that.
Oh,
that is a lot of salad.
Wow.
That tower of salad.
You ask what is the fusion part? This is the fusion part.
This is the fusion part.
Yeah, and also bread. You don't get bread too often, especially when you eat Korean barbecue. You don't get bread. Wow! Yay! Wow!
So for people who have never had Korean barbecue and looking to try, what kind of tips would you give them?
So it really depends how experienced it is. Like the best is when you can cook
yourself, right?
But you need to know how to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, so if you don't know, I suggest you go to a place where they're gonna cook it for you. There are a lot of places where they're gonna cook it because like it needs to be properly cooked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And also it really depends how much you want to spend. Because there's like some places where it's very expensive because the quality of the meat is excellent.
So good, like Hanu.
Hanu, yeah, like locally produced, special bread, and it's so soft and fresh. So yeah, there's like so many options.
So do your research before you go.
참기름 있어요?
참피요.
네.
요거. 참피요.
champion. Korean barbecue is like a group experience, so it's better to go with somebody else. 2 or 3 people. I think that's the fun of it. You know, just like talking over it and like slowly eating.
Especially at night with some beer or soju.
Yeah.
I am so full and sleepy right now.
No. We need to do what the Koreans do.
What do the Koreans do?
We have to go get coffee.
Oh yes, I could really use that. But
Okay.
this was super
That was
delicious.
so good.
Let's go and actually you go and pay and I'll get coffee.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
we
how-
go together for coffee, but I'm gonna pay.
Yes.
Okay.
Oppa!
Man. I love this street because it's quite sentimental for me. It was on the way to home for me. And also it's very popular street. There's so many coffee shops and nice restaurants.
Right.
So people come here for
Yeah,
dating
at
and
night it's so busy. It's so
quite busy.
crowded.
Yeah, I love it.
So we are outside Alver, and I know this has a special place for you. Can you tell me more why Alver in Gangnam?
Well, this was one of the first coffee shop that I spotted on the way home. And then I decided I have to try it, and I really like the atmosphere inside.
Even from the outside, it's stunning.
Yeah, and it's so big, and their desserts are quite good, made locally.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They make them themselves?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. We have to try that.
So that used to be like my go-to cafe for 2 years, because I was just living 20 meters away from here. I really like it here, especially when this is green. The trees are green, they're so good.
This all looks amazing. But Chris, how did you end up living in Gangnam?
Okay, so I came to Korea 4 years ago.
Right.
And when you come to Korea for a short time, it's difficult to find a place to live.
Where to live and which area to
Yeah.
live in, right?
So like foreigners usually go for Gangnam or Itaewon, and for me Itaewon was like too internationalized, and I wanted like a bit more like true
Fancy.
experience. And Gangnam was nice, and it was closer to where I was supposed to work, so it was the perfect location for me.
Right. Yeah, I get that.
So Marie, we're going to Lotte Work Tower, which is the tallest building in Seoul, and there's like really nice observation desk that I want to show you. And before or after, we're gonna walk around the Sokchon Lake, which is so beautiful.
I always get lost walking around Chamchil Station. How do we get to Lotte
Oh,
Tower?
come on, it's super easy. You don't even have to go up on the ground. You just like follow the crowds, and they're gonna lead you to the tower.
Right. Okay,
Let's
see
do
if we
it.
can figure it
Simple.
out.
Yep.
You are about to travel 555 meters and speeds up to 10 meters per second on our sky shuttle at the heart of South Korea.
So people coming to Lotte Tower, what can they expect? I mean, you see it already, but what else can they expect?
I mean, it's a beautiful view to the whole city of Seoul, and in a clear day, you can see Namsan Tower over there.
See it, just a bit.
Just a little bit, yeah, right? And Gangnam area where we hang out today, it's so beautiful, and of course the beautiful Hangang River. I think that's kind of highlights. And the actual fact that we are higher than the cruising altitude of planes, airplanes who are landing at Gimpo Airport. That's amazing, right?
Yeah, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So there's two main towers in Seoul.
Yeah.
Lotte Tower and Namsan Tower.
Yeah.
In your opinion, what's the differences between those two?
I think it's a perfect example of the old versus the new. There is no better. You know, Namsan represents kind of, you know, the oldest town, but it's very romantic. There's a lot of fun activities. Well, here is like very high tech, more upscale,
Very luxurious one.
luxurious. So I think it very well represents, you know, the Gangnam experience versus, you know, Namsan Tower.
Apart from Lotte Tower, there's so many other things to do in this neighborhood. What else would you recommend?
Underneath the ground levels are actually a huge shopping mall.
Yeah, right.
There's like so many restaurants as well. There is a beautiful lake that you can just
Outside,
go outside,
yes.
go around. For kids and more adventurous people, there is the Lotte World amusement park.
Oh, I love Lotte World. It's actually one of my favorite amusement parks.
I like it too, but I think not for today.
Yeah, maybe not.
It's so beautiful by night. As you can see, there's so much lights and a lot of people. And soon over here, there's going to be cherry blossom. All these trees up here are cherry blossom.
I know Gangnam has a very sentimental memory for you. How did you enjoy your day?
I really enjoyed, as you know, when I first moved to Korea, this was the area where I used to
Right.
live. So, revisiting all these places brings so many memories. So it felt good and it felt good to be together.
Oh yes, I feel the same way. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed our tour of Gangnam. And Chris, thank you so much for coming with me today and showing me all these places, and many of them that I didn't even know of.
You're welcome.
Yeah, it was great. I hope we can do this again. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. And if you have any other recommendations, tips, or questions, just let us know in the comment section below.
Yay.
See you again.
See you
Next time. Bye.
Bye.